Raghav Gandhi said the results are a reflection of their intention to remain at the top of the curve and inspire greater investor confidence.
There is no bigger stress test that a business can face than the COVID pandemic that we have encountered in the last 1.5 years. So it's been a good test for this particular sector, and the sector has come out fairly strongly, which is a good thing. As I said, even the PBSA operators. So if you look at the US, the largest PBSA operator, American Campus Communities, who have over 200,000 beds. They are also structured as a REIT. If you look in the UK, Unite Students, largest operator, 60,000 beds, they are also structured as a REIT. So REITs, why REITs? Because REITs offer a regulated, tax-efficient, and scalable way to invest in this particular segment. And that is the reasons why we decided to go the route that we did. And we are seeing that that is being validated even as we go forward. So just turning to our strategy, at Acorn, our strategy is anchored from when we started this journey 6 years ago. To today, we've anchored our strategy on solid macroeconomic and demographic tailwinds.
So again, what we can say is that the Acorn iREIT is ahead of its schedule, and it has established a great platform for future performance as a result of what it has achieved in this first interim phase. We have seen NAV growth as a result of the escalation and the occupancy achievements. This means that although we are pleased with the performance for now, we also know that this keeps us on track to achieve those long-term return targets of 11%.
And talking on matters bilateral relations, President Uhuru Kenyatta completed his 3-day tour of the United Kingdom by co-hosting the Global Education Summit with British Prime Minister Boris Johnson in London, with an aim of raising $5 billion to educate children across the developing world over the next 5 years. President Kenyatta is said to return with major goodies from the trip, amongst them more doses of Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine and 20 billion shilling support fund for Kenya's Big Four agenda. KTN's Daniel Karuki looks into the President Uhuru Kenyatta's goodies basket from the trip.
It has been a packed 3-day visit with the bilateral talks as Kenya and the United Kingdom sought to strengthen their ties. The last day of President Kenyatta's visit saw him co-host the official reception for the Global Education Summit. The Kenyan government receiving an applause over what was termed as a phenomenal job in the education sector.
This new MOU between the Republic of Kenya and the United Kingdom on healthcare workforce and UK-based health and education institutions, on the establishment of Kenya-UK Health Alliance, I believe will create a platform for not just health worker exchange, but total capacity building of healthcare professionals, not only in Kenya, but also in the region, who will also take advantage of this partnership. But more importantly, also strengthen our management of cancer, to explore, study, and understand better different cancers, how they affect different populations, and therefore be able to be in a much better position to provide our people with the kind of health care that they deserve.
The summit was officially opened by Kenya's Foreign Affairs Cabinet Secretary Rachel Omamo, and her counterpart from UK, Dominic Raab, aims to raise $5 billion to educate the children in the developing countries. On his part, President Uhuru Kenyatta called on leaders to make change to the current learning crisis.
We've had a very effective partnership between Kenya and the United Kingdom, a solid partnership in research and cooperation since the early 1980s through various programs between the Kenya Medical Research Institute, which is KEMRI, the Wellcome Trust and UK Aid. And this cooperation has immensely contributed to the advancement of medical research in Kenya in so many different ways.
And as Kenyatta's trip comes to a close, the president jets back to the country with a bag of goodies. On Tuesday, Kenya secured over 20 billion shillings after the UK announced new government and private investment into Big Four projects, including affordable housing and manufacturing. Daniel Kariuki, KTN News.
And to start us off on our Biz Chat Weekly